Okay, in the last video we looked at how can the prices of things go up and down, so increase or decrease by a certain percentage. So let's do a quick recap. If you have an iPhone that originally cost, it originally cost $250 and it has a discount of 25%. We practiced how we can work out the final price. How do you get to the final price after that? But in this video, sometimes you know the final price, but you don't know what the percentage discount is. So we want to, in this video, practice how do you work out that change in the percentage. And the example we'll look at here is an old MP3 player. So let's say we have a shop that's trying to sell MP3 players and pretty much nobody buys them these days, obviously. So originally they have their MP3 players for $60 advertised. So they're advertising for $60. The shop's not selling any MP3 players for $60. No one is going to fall into that trap. So the shop decides, okay, let's sell them for $48 instead. We still might make some money, but maybe a few people will be tempted by $48. So that's the sale price. And as people walk past, they'll be wondering, well, what's that percentage as a discount? Because often it's easy for us to imagine a 50% discount or a 10% discount because it helps us to see if it's a good deal or not. So in this case, we want to work out what is the percentage change. And in this case, it was the discount. So let's use our graph method again to picture what's happened. The price of our MP3 player started at $60. So the graph is showing the total original price, the starting price, but when it was reduced, it went down to $48. And we want to know this amount here, what percentage was that? And we're not sure yet. So one way to work these out is to say, well, how much money have we reduced by? So we started at 60 and we've reduced by, well, we've ended up at 48. So to find the difference, we can just do a subtraction. That will tell us the difference between the two numbers. And that gives us $12 in the end. So a $12 reduction in the price. And now we need to ask what percentage is $12 of 60? And we've practiced these earlier on in another video. That was the finding a percentage 1 video. So go back and practice that skill if you can't remember. But all we're saying is 12 is the amount of money out of 60 as the original. And we want to make the fraction into a percentage. And the way we do that was to divide the two numbers together, 12 divided by 60, and then multiply by 100. And because we have a fraction multiplying, we always put over 1, so we have 2 fractions. And as always, we look to simplify. If you're not annoyed by remembering to simplify, hopefully you remember it every single time. So, a common factor of 12 and 60 is 5. No, is 12. One 12 is 12, and 5 12 is 60. Now, we can simplify diagonally. 5 divided by 5, and 100 divided by 5. So we have 1 over 1, and times 20 over 1. And when we multiply fractions, multiply the top and multiply the bottom, 20 over 1, and that's just 20. So we just worked out that $12 out of the original $60 is 20%. So back in our original question, the MP3 player started at $60, it went down to $48, which means it reduced by 20%. So we can say, instead of saying a $12 reduction, we can say a 20% reduction. So for these types of questions, we just want to think, how much has the price gone up or down? And then find that amount as a percentage out of the original number, the original price.